Welcome back to another smashing episode of The Collective. To my right, Cody Morgan. In front of me, Red. And to my left, Miami Yanni.
Yo.
Welcome back, guys.
That was clean.
Just
That was
breeze
good. That was
over
good
that.
one, dude.
I fucked up at the beginning a little bit.
Yeah,
but
a little
we'll
bit.
just say fuck
I think
it.
Should we just start again?
Yeah.
No, I'm just...
So yeah, run it back.
Run it back.
I'm going to go 8.5 to an 8.9.
Five big booms. Is that what you're saying?
Boom!
I'm
Yeah, I
glad
see
you
the
did
video.
break character one bit on that.
I see the fool, the Rizzler guy. He was doing a top 5 episode, and it was like top 5 foods, and it was like he ranked like a steak was like second or something, and he had like 1 through 4, and then 5 was left, and he's like the 5. He's like chicken bake, and he's like, oh man, I knew it was coming. I should.
He's all stressed out.
Stressed the fuck out. Yeah.
He's about to get whacked by
Dude,
the
they
Costco
gotta
guys
have a
and
deal with
all looking
Costco,
around.
bro. They have to have.
Oh,
they
dude,
have to
yeah.
be signed by Costco.
I
if
think
you
they did.
about it.
Dude, yeah, I saw like a funny meme the other day. It was like, I just heard a big boom in the downtown LA. I think it's from the fires, and somebody commented on it. Nah, I know
On
exactly.
Twitter? I
was
know,
like,
yeah.
I know exactly who it was.
I know who actually did it.
It was a picture of them.
AJ and Big Justice and
Big
shit.
Justice.
Boom.
That kid, honestly though, is living the fucking life,
Dude, and his dad's actually cool, dude. It's like,
But imagine getting
his,
to high school and then like every
Well, he's just
time
letting
it's
him be a
like,
kid.
yeah. His dad's not like kind of trying to control everything.
Well, it was kind of cool. Then they took in the Rizzler fool, like because so like his parents like didn't have to like go out and stuff, so like they were like all linking up for content, so they just look out for him basically.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's how it should be, though, if, like, you got somebody that's fucking young.
Are they from the same area? Or
Yeah, they're definitely from the East Coast for sure, like the
both.
Northeast.
Do
I
you
think
think
so.
do you think they knew each other, or do you think they just knew each other from social media?
I've
Probably
seen,
social
I've
media.
seen something where it was like Big Justice or whatever had seen the Rizzler on something and it was like, oh, we got to get that
gotta
guy
link
on
up
for
with him,
something.
yeah.
And then
they both were
basically-
on Jimmy Fallon.
Dude, the Rizzler.
Yeah,
when the
bro.
Rizzler's sitting in the chair, dude, he's all small. His feet are just sitting
Yeah,
there,
just
dude.
dangling.
He's just chilling. It's like, dude, this
He's
kid's
all-
cool, man.
Dude,
in
literally-
20 years, it's like breaking news.
It's
The
crazy.
Rizzler.
We have a documentary.
Wanted for 27 murders.
The downfall of the Rizzler.
Well, dude,
It's on Tubi.
He was on that. He was on that
Tubi.
talk show, and they were asking him like what made him do like the original pose, and he was like, "I just did it." Like they were recording me, and I just did it. And then he's like he's like a sensation now, an internet sensation.
Or it's just like that Hawk Tua chick or whatever. It's just like you seen that where she made her own like not Bitcoin but like
But
her
hot,
own.
bro,
the
she-
hot coin.
She
Dude,
made
she
a
lost a lot of
she
people
made a
money, bro.
cryptocurrency and stuff and basically fucked a ton of people out of money.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. That's
She's
like,
trying
you
to
know,
go through and track people down to pay
She
them
made
back
a,
the money so she didn't get
podcast
sued.
called
She
the
ain't gonna
Talk
do that.
Tua.
Dude,
Yeah, Talk to her.
The
Yeah.
fucking Logan Paul did the same shit. He created a coin
Yeah.
and rug pulled.
Yeah,
and then
that's
he's
fucked
and every
up.
time someone asks him about it now, he gets
Just
all
doesn't
mad.
say
He gets all
anything.
mad.
Yeah.
And
There's
shit. He's
probably something in court where like there's probably some sort of settlement where it's like, hey, guess what? Like you can't talk about this anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
you literally robbed people of millions of dollars.
Well,
Like,
YouTuber like
Tom
exposed
Brady.
him.
Tom Brady did
Well,
the
you're,
same shit.
well, you're kind of fucking
He
stupid.
was a part
for,
of the he
Tom
was a part of the
Brady.
XRP one.
Yeah.
I think you're
with,
kind of stupid for investing in something like that. Anyways, it's like, well, why are you really gonna trust
Yeah.
an internet girl?
what was
Tua?
Dogecoin then?
There's like
Dogecoin is legit.
foundation.
It has a legit foundation.
Yeah.
Dogecoin is it's the mother of all meme coins.
Yeah,
so it's like
is Dogecoin.
it's the ultimate meme coin.
Yeah.
Is Dogecoin. Yeah, I mean, you can think of it. It is kind of sketchy, honestly.
little
If
bit.
you think about it, any
I
even
remember
Bitcoin could be sketchy.
I was with a couple of my homies one time, bro, and it was when Elon Musk went on to Saturday Night Live, and it was like everybody's like, oh, they like these fools are dumping $1,000 each into Dogecoin because they're like, dude, this shit's gonna skyrocket when Elon Musk
He just
is on
mentions
Saturday
it.
Night Live, and then they went on
It
and it
tanked.
tanked right
Well, it's-
after he went on SNL.
It's because on SNL he didn't hype it up.
Yeah.
What he did was like he kind of made jokes about it, and then he said it was a hustle, and people were like, "Oh, so he's not even taking it serious. He doesn't
Yeah.
think it's an actual." So people started selling their shit, and it dropped, and that's when I lost.
I knew a couple people though that put in some like money right before that, and then that happened. They lost
They're just
everything.
mad.
I put in for Dogecoin. I bought in at like 2 cents, and then I cashed out at like 72 cents. So I made pretty good money.
Oh, like each share went up 70 cents?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like I put 2 cents in
Well,
and made 72.
I had
was like, what?
I had like 4,000 shares, so it was like
Okay.
70 cents per 4,000. I don't know what
yeah.
that is. It's like 15 grand.
Yeah, we're in for the chill guy right now. I got chill guy.
Chill guy. Dude, the crypto is a crazy thing because I was on X the other day and this guy posted, he was like, this is my earnings in 6 hours. And he invested $400 into this meme coin, and it skyrocketed. He made $9,000 in one day.
Oh my gosh,
$9,000 in one day.
See, but he's got to pay the taxes on it if he pulls it out.
I mean,
right then and
depends
there.
though. If you have it in cryptocurrency, if you put it in your bank account, yeah. But if you keep it in your crypto,
I see what you're
so
talking
like if you
about.
put it, so like with a coin like that, what I would do is I would sell it, but I would transfer it into another coin like Bitcoin. I would just turn it into Bitcoin or Ethereum or even Solana, and that way you're on a more stable cryptocurrency that's not going to tank, and you can keep pulling that money out.
I don't know how I feel about
whenever
it.
you need it.
Every once in a while, whenever
like
you
if
need
you need
some cash.
you need $200, you need $400, maybe $1,000, you're gonna take a trip.
Yeah.
Just don't pull out a huge lump sum because then
Yeah.
everybody's gonna be like, "Where'd you get that money from?"
Red, don't tweet.
What is it?
Yeah, what do we?
It was Maddox Madsen. He tweeted that he's coming back.
Oh, I thought you were
great.
looking at the new drive rule. You might want to back out of that.
Wait, what is on your search history, Seto?
Idaho low mileage.
I thought he was talking about the new insurance thing. I was like, let's get to the bottom of this immediately.
He's all, "Are they really doing this? They're fucking us
Are
right
you
now."
Speaking-
a 7% increase on
He said,
on
"I
car
love
insurance?"
Boise. I can't wait to compete with all my guys once again. LFG."
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No, he actually didn't play
Don't get me
bad,
wrong.
dude.
I like Madsen Maddox. I just think he has a lot of growing to do. I think like as a quarterback, like maturity.
He can't grow anymore.
Well,
Look, he's about as tall as you, dude.
I'm mentally. I'm
No,
talking
I know, I'm
mentally.
kidding.
Like if he needs to make some smarter decisions. I think he needs to learn how to read a defense a little bit better. I'm not saying I know how to read a defense, but I'm saying if you're playing quarterback for a collegiate team, you should know not to throw into triple coverage. You know.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, it's like if that's your job, right? I think this is why people give like it's easy to relate this to like kickers, right? Because it's like, dude, you have the one fucking job on the team, but your job is to do that better than anybody can. That's why you're in that position. And a quarterback is way different because you have the most responsibility aside from like a coach, or you know what I mean, like anybody in a coaching position.
Fuck, at certain points, bro, you are a coach.
Yeah, I mean, you
Sometimes-
basically are. You're
sometimes
running the offense.
You're
dude.
running the whole offense, bro.
Well, then you get into like calling adjustments as you see the defense, gets the
Yeah,
play you
sure.
call, as you call audibles.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
might check out of a play.
Once you get the nuts to start making your own calls like that, like if you see, your best receivers one-on-one with, a corner that's not, their top corner,
shit,
you're gonna
my
be like,
bad.
oh, dude, okay, Camper's got a one-on-one with let's air it up to him, huh?
yeah.
You know,
He
what I'm saying?
might not even come back, dude. That's what's fucked up.
No, he is. He said he was. I think he said he was coming back.
Oh, really?
I think they're working on getting him more money
Damn.
from Boise State.
Well,
but-
we're waiting on a commit right now from this receiver from Georgia. He's committing between us, UCF, and like Nebraska or something, I think, or something. But they're showing him love on Twitter.
I don't know. I might be wrong.
Dude, Amanda Hebos and Mackenzie Dern fight tomorrow.
I don't know who. Oh, I know Mackenzie Dern. I don't know the other chick.
Oh no, you would.
Have I seen her face?
You've seen a lot more than her face.
Oh, that girl.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's just say we're tuning in for that.
Let's just say we're gonna check that out, and we
We're
might
definitely
replay
checking
it.
that out.
Maybe
I'm
three
definitely checking that
times.
out. I am checked in.
During the pod yesterday, there was this like sideline reporter that popped up on the screen, dude. And I was like, I said her name. I'm like, hello.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, cool to
Fancy
be
seeing you here.
Fancy seeing you here. No, but we were gonna get into the fires in Los Angeles. If we have
Yeah.
any listeners that are in California or anybody that
My homie Sloan is out there. The homie's
He's
out
in
there.
LA too.
Yeah, he's in the thick of it kind of right now.
Damn.
Yeah,
dude,
so-
prayers for Sloan, dude. And prayers for everybody who lost their
It's
house.
sad,
Everybody
yeah.
in there, bro.
Everybody's losing everything they've built for, man. That's sad. And
It's crazy
but
because-
on top of that, bro, insurance companies
I was about to
went
say,
through,
bring that up, dude.
went through and dropped like hundreds of people from their insurance policies.
So fucked up, dude. It's
Right
like you
before
pay
this.
you pay for insurance, bro, all this time, and then the moment they have to fork over some money, they're like, oh well,
Well, no, what's
sorry.
sketchy is
Yeah.
it was before even all these fires.
Fires happened.
Yeah, it was way before. That's
And
what's
then you know what's
sketchy.
even sketchier is like fucking 2-3 months ago, what's her name, Bass, the mayor of Los Angeles, she defunded the fire department
Yeah.
by like $17.3 million,
Yeah, I've seen that
and they
too.
also laid off a bunch of firefighters for not getting the COVID shot too.
Yep.
So like
Yeah.
half the fire department was laid off.
I
You
seen
know
a
what
lot
state
of the
color it
people-
is, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the people out there that are fighting fires I've seen, it's like 43% of the force or whatever is inmates.
Yeah.
It's,
Crazy.
It's
And another thing
inmates.
is Mexico is sending their firefighters to come help us.
Yeah, there was a thing that was like the fresh water supply that comes from the north, like all the way up into Canada and runs down into California, they started pumping that out into the Pacific.
Yeah.
For why?
A fish.
don't know.
One tiny fish. Oh, you're talking about the storm water or the water that comes from Canada?
The water.
Water
that
The
comes
water,
from-
the
the
water
fresh
that comes
water.
from Canada was rerouted because of a tiny little fish that Gavin Newsom wanted to save. That's literally the whole reason for it. There's a tiny little fish.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's fucked.
That's literally it.
Yeah, there was a video of one of the chicks that's firefighter or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, if I have to carry you out of a fire, it's your fault for being in that position."
Yeah,
it's like, dude,
what
you
the
sound
fuck?
like a fucking
What if
idiot.
What if you're in your office and some fucking the wiring in the building just goes crazy and starts
yeah.
burning? Oh, is that my fault? You
Yeah.
fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, and you're literally supposed to be in that position
sorry,
to
excuse-
be able to save. No,
excuse-
don't say it.
excuse my language,
She is
but-
a dumb bitch for saying that. Like, where the fuck do you get off? Saying
But, like,
that?
where do you-
That's your job.
That's
It's
your
to
fucking
fucking
job.
protect.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
how
I
do
have
you
to do
do
my
this?
job.
It-
Well, yeah, there's the whole thing where they try to they want to hire and be inclusive with sex and race and this and that. And it's like, dude, if you're qualified to do the fucking job,
Then boom.
do the fucking
That's
job.
all
I
it
don't
should be.
care what you are.
I don't care what you look
Yeah,
like.
I don't
what
care.
you identify.
I don't
nothing.
care.
If you could go,
But
fight
you're not
a
gonna
fire,
you're not gonna
boom.
force me to fucking live by your.
Yeah, I ain't gonna live. Yeah, I ain't gonna fucking sit there and live by that, dude.
But that's
Fuck
why a
no.
lot of people, bro. That's why, like, where we're at, like, we catch a lot of Californians. Like, I swear to God, bro, almost every single time I take an Uber and I'm talking to somebody and they're like, I'm like, oh, where are you from? And they're like, oh, yeah, I moved here a couple years ago. And people don't want to tell you
They
where
don't
they're
wanna
from.
say it.
They don't want to say it.
Shit, I came from California, bro, like 20 years ago, 21 years ago.
Yeah, when
That's
you were
different.
when you were a child.
Well,
you're
no,
not-
I get that, but it's like
Yeah.
And you're
I
not
was
a
part of
fucking
the
dick.
I was part of the first amount of people coming here, dude.
Well, some of them, yeah. But like the thing is,
So
is
it's
like,
your fucking fault.
but the thing is like people
Who
love.
else did you bring?
There's people that love to move.
My mom.
What else did you bring with you?
There's people that love to move from other places like that, and then they come and they don't come with like a change of policy. They don't
Just
do
try
it.
to do the same shit, dude.
They try to come here and make this place just like the place that they fucked up already, or like people before them have fucked up already.
Yeah, it's like, dude, we're more than well. I don't care. If
I
you
don't
move
care
here.
where
like,
you're from.
Come live the Idaho life because it's beautiful here
Yeah.
and it's a hidden gem. But don't fucking change it.
like why would you to? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
you're coming here because it's a good place to live, and
there's
it's
some
gonna
people
be a good place.
raise
to
a
live.
family and
like,
shit,
yeah.
dude.
Like Dana White talks about this. Like I've seen him in a couple different interviews talk about this, and this is Dana White. Like this is like a fucking multimillionaire. Like we're not on this guy's level.
Fuck, he probably hit billionaire status,
this is
dude.
yeah.
He's probably close.
He's up there. But anyways, he's talking about how like L.A. like 20 years ago or whatever, or like a while ago, that used to be like the best place on the planet.
Yeah, I remember him saying
He's
that.
saying that like California, dude, is one of the best places on the planet, or at least used to be. And like L.A., he's talking about how he would make up excuses
To go to LA.
to go out to L.A. And then now it's like he's like, fuck, dude, I don't go out there if unless I absolutely have.
He
to.
probably
I
don't
never-
even book no shows out there.
Well,
Well,
why
they,
would
actually
you?
have, they,
He's
have
all-
a,
he-
they have a show right now that's booked that they think they have to push back to Vegas is the
I love how Vegas has just become their fucking
Makachev.
home.
well
their
Vegas,
home
is,
base,
Vegas
dude.
has always been the fight capital for
it's
sure.
where-
Yeah.
Vegas
it's where
is
the-
always
It's where the money is.
Yeah,
No,
Vegas
I mean,
has
I
always
get
been the
it.
fight
I get
capital.
it.
But he was like, they were trying to do it at the Intuit Dome, the new Clippers stadium that they're doing or whatever, and they're having to. It's Makachev and Nurmagomedov, that fight, or sorry, Davashvili and fucking Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good one.
It
But
should be.
I think Makachev should fucking. Wait, did you say he's fighting Makachev?
Davashvili, the fucking
Yeah.
Marab. Sorry, Marab and Umar are fighting. We'll say their first names.
Who's fighting? No, I know that's fighting. That fight's happening, but who's fighting?
Oh yeah, Makachev is fighting.
Makachev. He's fighting another Russian,
No, he's fighting.
he's from another country over there. It's on the tip of my tongue, dude. It's one of the. It's not.
Uzbekistan.
Yeah, think of it. But
Who?
Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan.
His name is
Sarukian. Edmund
Sarukian.
Sarukian.
Yeah, where's he from?
He's Russian.
Yeah,
Knew
he's
it.
Russian. He's fighting another Russian.
Knew
That's
it.
what I thought.
Nice call, Cody.
Yeah,
Me and you
dude,
both
yeah.
called that.
Shit,
All those
Marab's fighting Umar Nur.
Or he's Armenian. Sorry.
Nurmagomedov.
Me and you got it.
Got it.
We
I
both
see. I
called
knew
it.
he wasn't even Russian. I
We
knew
knew
he
it.
was Armenian. I said he was something. Over
Me and
there.
Cody both called that at the same time.
Dude, Armenian.
Yeah,
dude.
is that what you really thought?
Armenian, dude? That's crazy. Do you know? Isn't that Kim Kardashian? Isn't she Armenian?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Something, I don't know.
something in.
She's something with an N at the end of it.
Something IN.
She's technically an American if you really want to break it down.
Oh, she was born in America.
Yeah, she's born in America. If you're born in America, you're a goddamn American in my eyes.
You have zero Armenian in you.
Yeah.
You're a 100%
Your
red,
culture,
white, and blue.
Your culture doesn't matter anymore because now it's just red, white, and blue, baby.
What'd you guys think
goddamn
about
truth.
the Penn State Notre Dame game?
Brilliant
Great game.
That was a really good game, dude. I thought, dude. So I
Those
I placed-
interceptions at the end, bro.
I placed,
oh my god.
I placed a parlay last night, and it was so there. My first one was that Penn State would score first, whether it was a touchdown, field goal, and that happened. The second thing I bet was that there would be a defensive touchdown. That was the only thing I did, or that didn't happen. But there was like 5 picks throughout the whole game, so I had like 5 chances of that happening. And then I also bet that the game would go to overtime, and it was so fucking close to go to overtime.
I'm thinking about putting a little small one together today.
Dude, it was a.
you better
Let's
hurry
do
up.
it right now.
Mine was a 3-leg with a plus 3,000 odds, dude.
Hey, call
Or 5,000.
Carson
It was
Palmer.
5,000.
Carson Palmer.
We could put a little one together, me and you.
Do you want to? You want in?
Maybe.
What do you want to do?
What are we talking?
What are you talking?
Let's talk after the pod and do it.
Well, we got 32 minutes.
For the game. No, we're not gonna do it while we're on the pod.
We have to put like a same
Or should
game
we?
one.
Should we put together a parlay on the pod so our fans can hear it?
Why not?
So they hear the proof that we
Watch,
just became
they're gonna-
millionaires.
No, they're gonna hear our fucking parlay, and they're gonna be like, dude, these guys are
fucking
fucking
idiots.
gambling addicts. Dude.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, there's no way that homeboy's throwing 3,000 passing yards.
No, I was
tonight.
low key thinking about doing some blackjack later, but
This fucking guy.
who knows?
Dude, I
man?
hit
Yeah,
the
I need to
jackpot.
relieve some stress.
I hit the jackpot on slots the other night, dude. I won $180 on the third spin. It was a 60-cent spin, so I spent a total of $2.40, and then I won 180. Crazy.
Good job.
I was all,
This
hell
episode
yeah.
has been brought to you by Gamblers Anonymous. If you are struggling with a gambling addiction, call me.
Call me and then I'll help you put a parlay together.
That's our Gambling Anonymous line. Is like, if you're struggling with betting, then leave it to the pros.
If you're
For
having
only $15 a week.
if you're having bad luck gambling, I promise you, it's just around the other corner, dude. You just keep going, just right around. Just you're almost there.
You're
Keep
one,
hammering through the rock. The diamond's on the other side.
Yeah, the diamond is like one swing away.
You are your whole life savings putting it on red.
I think you should put your 401k on the next bet you do.
Boom.
The entire parlay you're cooking up is your life savings that you worked so hard for.
Yeah.
On one game.
Dude, I feel so much different.
No, I
talking with
got
sunglasses
Texas. I got Texas +6. I think it's
think
gonna be a
Texas-
close game. I think it's gonna be a close game.
I'm gonna
Ohio
take-
State. No,
I'm
Ohio
gonna take
State's gonna
Ohio
win
State
this, dude.
+6.
No, they
Come
can
on.
win the game. That's fine.
Oh,
but-
you're okay. Yeah.
I said
you
I got Ohio State by
you
a
said
field
You
goal.
said +6. Okay.
yeah, I got Ohio State by a field goal in this game.
I thought I for some reason
I would
was
not be
good.
surprised if one of the teams just kicks the shit out of the other one, though.
I think this one's gonna be more high scoring than last
I think
night
Notre
was.
Dame.
I
think
knew
Notre
last.
Dame's gonna win.
I
though.
should.
I want Notre Dame to win.
I knew last night I should have chose the under. I should have just went under.
It went over, bro.
We should do it on the NBA.
No, I'm talking for. So I bet that no team would score over 40 points, like not together combined, just one solo team. Like no team would score 40 points. I hit that, but I should have just kept it at that with the other two that I had planned. But I would have hit. I would have won.
I think the NBA. I've had
'Cause I
way
chose-
more luck
I chose
on the
Notre
NBA
Dame to
than
win.
anything.
And
Dude,
I
this fool
chose-
put fucking $30 on Giannis getting a triple double one night, and he fucking did it.
Yeah, and I won like $280.
Yeah.
It was just like, dude,
Fucking bastard.
I texted. I don't even watch basketball, dude. I just know Giannis is good.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I haven't even been watching the games this year, and I literally put like a 10-legger together at work, like a week and a half ago or something like that. Put like a 10-legger together, and I missed by fucking Charlotte. I had Charlotte +4, and that game went into overtime. I didn't know Melo wasn't playing. That game went into overtime. They lost by like 10 or whatever. But on a
Damn.
10-legger, like
How much was the payout?
$5 would have won me like 980. Like 988. It was like right under $1,000, basically.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nutty. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a heartbreaker.
And I was just walking around at work like this,
like mad, just fucking pissed.
and really, you know, like I only lost $5, but it's like, dude, I'm literally like this fucking close. Where it's
That's
like,
what keeps you coming back, dude.
Yeah,
I know it's
dude.
that little rush.
Because even when you hit, even when you win, you're like,
let's
I
let's
wanna
fucking
win
play
more.
blackjack
You're like, I wanna
right
win
now.
more.
Yeah,
Like it's hard, dude. It's
I
hard.
won like 250 on like a small little football bet I did, and then I went and played blackjack, and I turned this 250 into like $40 or whatever. It didn't take long either.
Dude,
It just boom, 250 to $40, and I still came out on top, and I would have if I didn't rebet that in the parlays.
Well,
that I
that's
like.
exactly.
There's been times where I've deposited and I've lost like 10 hands in a row, and then I'll fucking go in.
Do it
again.
again.
And
I've
I
done it
lose
again. Yeah,
and
and
then
I've
I'll
done
go
it again,
bro.
Yeah.
There's times where
I'm
You
like,
guys are fucking addicts.
I'm like,
dude.
there goes my kid's
Hey,
life.
when I
this
went-
is a no fucking judgment zone.
when I won the 180, dude, I took out 100 and I kept 80 in, and I just kept playing the slot that I was on, dude. Fucking
Lost all of it.
blew the $80.
It's all gone.
Dude, gone.
Remember that one time we were playing and I was saying let's go on this one slot and you were like, no, bro, let's stay on this one, and then we went to the next one and we ended up winning. You
Yeah,
remember that?
no, I won.
Or, yeah, you won, yeah,
because it was
fuck.
later. We were playing. We had like $40 altogether that we could play, so we were like, let's do some of these spins. And I was like, let's play this one.
Dude, we haven't played in a minute. Why don't we play tonight?
He's all, let's play that
what I'm
other
saying.
one.
Yeah, let's play tonight. We
Dude,
haven't played in a
honestly, I'm
minute.
down.
Yeah, we haven't played in a
But
minute.
he was
You
all
down?
like, let's play this other one.
I don't have no money. I'm good.
And I kept saying no, dude. And I deposited, I deposited like $20 later that night, and I played the one that he wanted to play. I hit the jackpot. I'm like, fucking the second spin.
all kinds of mad.
But the thing is, the jackpot doesn't fucking matter unless you hit the jackpot when you have at least a $1 bet. $1,
Yeah,
$2, or $3 bet. Because like you can hit it with 50 cents, but you're maybe walking away with 25, $50. But if you hit $1, you could walk away with like 100 to 200, $300. Dude, it's pretty dope.
Quinn Ewer says he's entering the draft no matter what.
This year?
For real?
I don't think he's gonna get drafted.
Oh no, he'll get drafted for sure,
think he
but
is?
he won't be
Yeah.
drafted in the top.
Who's gonna take him?
You know Delaney Walker? Do you remember Delaney Walker, the
Yeah,
NFL player?
fucking
and Will
legend tight
Compton.
end on the fucking Titans.
Well, him and Will Compton have a bet. It's like $1,000 bet that Shedeur Sanders. Delaney Walker thinks that Shedeur is not going to get drafted in like the top 3 rounds. And well, Taylor Lewan was like telling him, he's like Delaney was like, dude, what do you think? Because they played on the Titans. Because they're homies or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you think, bro? He's like, I think you just lost $1,000 fucking dollars, dude. He's like, he's getting drafted in the first round, bro.
Well,
But there's
there was a lot of
people
grades
that-
that don't have him in the first round, dude. Like, I know that.
There's a lot of people that aren't sipping the Kool-Aid.
shit, bro.
Real
Fucking
shit.
Deshaun Watson just ruptured his Achilles again.
Bro. So
The same one.
crazy.
The same one, dude.
Like
That
at
sucks,
practice,
dude.
trying to
No,
rehabilitate.
he was probably fucking getting a massage, dude.
From the for real, from the sounds of it is he was legit like just doing everyday life shit, and he just blew his Achilles
He's done,
out
dude.
again.
He's done.
So
That
he's-
fool-
he's done. He's
that
done
fool
for
signed
sure.
a $230 million fully guaranteed contract.
Well, and
bro.
also the shitty part about it with the Browns is in the restructure is it's still guaranteed.
Wait, he blew it. So like,
Dude,
so
he
blew it
fully
in the-
he fully
in the
ruptured
season.
in the season.
and then
and then-
just today he re-ruptured the same
just
one.
walking around. doing
Yes,
shit?
Yesterday is when yesterday it happened, and today he went into his second reconstructive surgery.
Jesus.
So they thought that he was going to be back next season, which is what everybody thought.
No,
was,
they even said it was a stretch. Remember that it was like
Yeah,
like halfway through.
yeah,
or something.
obviously, but they weren't
It was
gonna-
it was a stretch for him to be. It was likely for him to be back midway through next season.
but their plans weren't going to be to draft a quarterback. though.
Now it is.
Now
Now
they
it
have the
has to
number
be.
2 or I think they have the 2 pick, right?
They're definitely third.
What's
they're
wrong with
third.
Jameis?
He just
throws interceptions, bro. Like he's
Jameis,
just,
a baller,
He's
though,
a good
dude.
leader, dude.
dude,
He's
bro.
He's a
If
great
he
leader.
didn't throw interceptions, he would be cold, bro.
Dude,
he really would.
He had one of the best college runs of all time.
Dude, he was
dude,
stealing
he had-
crab legs and shit.
Yeah.
That shit killed me.
He
bro.
had that one
he's all-
they were
season, bro,
gifted to me.
where-
They gave it to me.
He's all, it's a W.
He had the one season going 30 for 30. I mean, he's one of like I don't know how many quarterbacks, like maybe 10 or less, that's thrown for
Dude,
5,000 yards.
Yeah, there was one year, bro, where he was averaging like 300 yards a game.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
year,
went off,
he
bro.
beat the fucking
Steelers.
The Steelers this year.
When he was in the interview, he's like, "God bless us to be here today." He's like, "God," he's on AccuSure Stadium, whatever the fuck it's called. He's
all,
like,
you know, it's a beautiful
he's like-
day.
He's like, "We're gonna ride with God." He's like, "We're gonna do what God tells us to do tonight." It's like,
What,
dude,
what,
what,
did,
the
what
fuck?
did he say? He's all, you know, he's all the, he's all.
God is my
He's
my
all-
teacher. And I am God's instrument.
What did he say when he was all God prepped the battle? I'm just the warrior.
Yeah, I'm leading the horses. I'm leading the horses into battle.
Yeah,
What does
he's
he
all-
say? We're riding the horses
He's all,
into battle.
he's all.
Here, wait, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
He's all, God led me here. I'm just leading the horses into battle.
When she's all interviewing him, dude, you can see he's just zoned out, dude, and he's looking
Like,
out. He's
he's all
like,
thinking
God did this. It's so fucking funny.
He's all realizing it too.
Are you talking about Jameis Winston?
Yeah.
That's- yeah, okay.
Yeah, dude. He's, what did he
That
say?
fool's a fucking. He's an interesting character. Bro.
I like
He really
Jameis
is.
Winston.
Yeah,
Here it is
bro.
right here.
Until you beat the Steelers. What will it take tonight?
The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord. I'm depending on the Lord.
Yo, word
Send a
though.
message to the team.
Day by day, one play at a time. That's the message.
Weather conditions tonight. We're expecting winds up to 15 miles per hour in a wintry mix. How will that impact your ability to throw the ball?
I am so happy and grateful that the Lord has blessed me to play in some snow, to be in true football weather in Cleveland, Ohio, at Huntington Bank Field today to give him the glory. It's a beautiful day.
Sure feels like you're playing in the AFC North.
It is. It's magical. Thank you.
How do you not like a guy like that?
I love
when
James,
she interviews
bro.
him, he like looks up. He's like, "The horses are ready for battle, and God is leading us."
But that's like that makes me be like, oh shit, dude, I'm pumped
bro,
up
Some
now.
fucking Lord of the Rings shit
if
right
he's
there,
your
dude.
quarterback, bro, no matter what,
shit
you
pumping
could have a
me up.
shitty record, and that fool's pumping you up, bro. You're gonna go play for him.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
You know?
Yeah. It's like, but
You
at
don't
some
want
point,
you don't want some quarterback being like, yeah, I guess.
But you got to
Yeah,
think.
we're gonna go out play our hearts out,
I
just
hope-
one play at a time.
I hope Cleveland gets a really good quarterback because I would hate to see Nick Chubb and
he's done.
and Miles Garrett's career.
He's about to get
Miles
traded.
Garrett's about to
getting
He's about to
traded,
get
bro.
traded.
They're
bro.
getting. Yeah, I hope so. His
know where
career's
he's
getting
going?
He's
wasted.
probably gonna
He's
go
probably
to
going to the
fucking
Eagles.
Philly, bro. Fuck, dude.
The fucking Eagles, dude. If you guys
He's
get
going
Miles
to San
Garrett, bro,
Francisco.
that's
I'm
fucking
like,
nuts.
wait, what?
Oh, dude, speaking of this, because this didn't happen until after the press box yesterday, but they're talking about how they might not pay Brock. They might not pay Brock Purdy, bro.
Why?
They just
'Cause
don't.
he's
They don't
dog
think.
shit?
Well, they don't think that he would be worth the money. But
kidding.
it would be crazy if they ended up fucking
Well,
signing
this is
Sam
his last
Darnold.
year of his deal, dude.
They bring Sam Darnold back.
I don't think so, bro. Because
hope you keep-
Minnesota's not letting him walk.
they're
There's
they're
no
gonna
way.
they're
They're
gonna
not
trade
gonna get rid
JJ,
of-
bro.
Is Shadir for sure going to the Giants?
No, fuck
No,
So
no,
he-
it sounds-
so
bro,
he-
I'm
he
telling
wore
you,
those-
It's
so
like,
he
it
wore
sounds
those-
like Cam Ward. It sounds like Cam Ward's going to Tennessee. That's what it sounds like for sure. Is Cam Ward's going to Tennessee, and then Shador would either go to the Browns, Giants, and there was another team.
He's gonna go number 2, bro. He has to.
He wore the cleats, dude. Like,
Hey,
that's
bro.
so funny.
And then he shit the
yeah,
bed.
then he shit the
Like,
bed. That's like the most.
He straight up. Well, there was a
That's the most
sideline video
Giants thing ever,
Yeah,
though,
there was a
too.
video, bro, where he's on the sideline and he's like looking at the tablet and he's like, "Dude, I have no idea what they're doing on defense." He's like, it's like, dude, bro, fuck, man.
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that? Yeah, why would you say that, dude? No, don't get me wrong, dude. There's obviously talent there and stuff, but if they did the poll with the general managers, if a third of the league, now we don't know what teams those are because that is a big thing. What those teams are. If a third of the league is saying day 2, day 3 pick, but then you got the other ones that are saying, "Oh no, they have it the other way." It's hard to tell, bro. It's hard to tell.
I mean,
You think Shadir? Like your personal opinion? You think he's going first round?
Yes,
Yeah.
dude, he's a top.
There's too many
solidified
quarterback
top
hungry
10.
teams, bro, that are gonna. It's just the same thing shit with this year, bro. Like people took JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
Whenever he got toted up, Bo Nix got toted up because all the other quarterbacks went. Michael Penix got toted up.
Well, what's crazy
You know
is
what I
those
mean?
3 quarterbacks. I don't even remember this because it was obviously so long ago. But right after the Super Bowl, before the combine, McCarthy, Penix, and Nix were considered day 2 picks.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah,
but because
oh, I
it
see what you mean. My bad.
because it
You're-
went
you're right.
Caleb, Jaden, and then Drake May. It's like fuck, dude. All these other guys, they got to get quarterbacks.
So now we got to reach. And there was probably a team in the first round.
It threw off their game plan.
Well, dude, and you got to have a quarterback. And if you're a GM, dude, we've seen it obviously with a lot of GMs, dude. They could be one and done.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't hit,
Let's
even
talk,
if you do
let's
hit,
talk about the Raiders. Let's talk about the Raiders.
Yeah,
for a second.
we need to bring that up, bro.
we
Because
should bring. And I'm sorry, bro. Let's talk about the Raiders for a second.
well, I said it
How do
yesterday.
you
a
feel
little
about
bit.
them getting rid of?
I'm cool with it.
Antonio?
I'm cool with
Are
it.
you cool with
I'm
that?
cool with it. 100%.
You only had the 1 year though. That's what a lot of people are arguing.
You can't. What I said the whole time is if you fire one of them, you have to fire both of them.
You got to fire the whole staff. Almost.
The way they did it is fucked up because Antonio Pierce, no matter who you are, bro, you don't deserve to get puppy dogged around. And he was in a meeting. Like he was in a meeting.
But they gave him 1 year though.
So he was in a meeting after the season and he went up. So they always do the end of season presser. Anytime you don't make the playoffs, every team, the coach will go up and talk about the season and then they'll round it out. Well, he was up there in a Raiders fucking jacket and they're like, "How do you feel about your job?" He's like, "I haven't heard anything different. Like, we're just going to continue on."
see, and
Like,
that's the
this is
fucked up part about it.
Well, he's in a room with Tom Telesco, Mark Davis, Tom Brady, Seymour, and then whoever else would be in there. and that's me assuming that's who it is. I know that two of them obviously were for sure, is Brady and Davis.
Yeah.
But the other ones I'm just assuming is this guy, they know he's going to fire him. That's like us being at this table knowing we're going to fire Red and you're the coach.
great.
And well, I'm just using an example.
great.
So you're telling us what you want to do. No, you're like, our linebackers coach is kind of buns. Like, we're probably going to let him go. We could probably upgrade there. He's naming off like the coaches that he would want to get rid of. And then
he's
not
gonna
even
be the-
24 hours
yeah.
later, he got fired. That's fucked up, dude. Like that's fucked. And that's the incompetence of our franchise. It's very Raider like, you know? And then we wait a day after and then we fire our GM and it came out today that was Brady, bro. It was Brady. Brady said it was I'll find the fucking
Brady
article.
He might be the one to save
Brady's
your
the one
guys'
that's
team.
pulling the strings, bro.
He might save your guys'
Bro,
team.
He said he wants contingency at GM and head coach, no matter who it
They
is.
have to be.
He wanted a clean
those
slate.
those two positions in a franchise, bro, are probably the most crucial
Absolutely.
of all time, bro.
And they have to be yin and yang. They have
Exactly,
to. You have to
bro.
hit on the relationship piece where it's like, if I'm the head coach, you're the GM. Me and you have to be fucking right on.
You got to have
everything
those tough
together, bro.
meetings too, though, dude.
The tough conversations, bro.
The one thing, bro, that I've always strived on that I think
You're lucky though. So are you, bro. You two are fucking lucky, bro. Real shit. You guys got solid front office. And
I
fuck.
feel lucky
bro.
this year.
Howie Roseman's the fucking
Down
guy,
here.
bro.
Well,
Howie's the fucking guy.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. No,
There
if
was
you
the
have a
time
GM
whenever
like that,
there was
you
the
know?
time when they got Chip Kelly, bro, that he wanted full control and he fucked everything up.
Look what John Gruden did.
Exactly.
John
Well,
Gruden had Mayock was there to be a fill-in. He listened to John Gruden. Gruden was the one calling the shots.
Yeah.
He tried to be Tomlin, bro.
Or fucking Bill
There's,
Belichick,
there's
bro.
rumors that they might trade him. There's rumors
Who?
that they might trade Mike Tomlin. Like Tomlin's name could pop up if they don't make a playoff
So
run.
weird, dude.
Well, if you think about it, it could be a little bit stagnant there. It's not since
Yeah.
2016. You get there, dude, and you're mediocre the whole time.
I don't even know anything
I
about
would-
Adam Peters.
I would get dude, fucking. He's great, bro.
Is that the
Is he good?
GM,
Is he
right?
good? Yeah,
Oh,
he's our
bro,
GM.
you
Well,
guys,
fuck,
you
did
guys
you
had
get-
the best free agency. You guys had like one of the best free agency.
Yeah, well, he must be good. I don't know anything about him.
Too bad they're in
I-
the fucking East.
Oh yeah, you hate the Comanches.
going back to the Raiders side of it though, dude, is
Comanches.
they. I
That's
love that
actually a
shit.
sick name. We talked about this before.
It's a college team. I didn't know that, dude.
But like that's actually such a cool name than the Commanders.
Why didn't we go to the Comanches, dude? That should have been the Comanches.
That would have
it's
been
a college.
dope.
Well, I guess there's fucking
Yeah,
Broncos for being
Broncos
Yeah,
and
I was gonna
Broncos.
say,
Yeah.
there's Panthers.
Cowboys
But-
and Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to the Raiders side of it though, is I know that we have our own football show, but you guys obviously watch football and fucking.
Yeah.
We try not to bring.
I'm not as
No.
up on it as y'all are, but,
But-
I like to watch.
No, you're tied in with the Niners though.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
but-
I know.
So-
you know your shit, bro.
But going back to that, bro, is
You're gonna
I've
know
told-
a lot more shit with fantasy next year too.
I've told you this, and I was talking to Nico about it last week, bro. With you guys getting Tom Brady, and he's calling the shots, he needs to tell Mark Davis, like, hey, sign the paychecks and get the fuck away.
Yep.
Literally just stay in your
agree.
penthouse, go to your office when you have to, and write paychecks.
Fuck your model girlfriend and fucking
Just
just stay
fucking
away.
go to the
That
slot
fool is so
machine.
ugly.
Have you seen his?
I'm
Have you
saying-
seen his wife? Very clear. She's probably a gold digger, dude.
I'm
but it's
sure
like,
that she's
dude,
super fine.
Shout out to Mark Davis. You
I'm
know what I'm
talking
saying?
about.
Davis.
I'm talking about Tom
'Cause he's
Brady
not a
talking to
good-looking
Mark
guy.
Davis.
Mark Davis.
Like if it's true about the speculation about Fox getting rid of his contract.
Oh,
then-
you guys, we didn't tell you guys about that.
That
that
Fox
shit.
is there was like speculation that Fox is going to let go of Tom Brady because he's pulling the strings.
But they told me he can't even be there for practices. He can't.
Well,
be there
see,
for
they
all
already
these
they
things, right?
stripped him down as soon as the sale was complete. They
Yeah.
restructured his contract,
his
like
girl-
they had to. But
Which
what
is
en-
fair. That
His
makes
girlfriend
sense.
is crazy.
Dude, it's crazy, bro. It's true. It's like shout out to Mark Davis,
That
bro.
is nuts.
What if he's like, no, she just listens to me. She just gets me.
That's-
she just
Dude,
understands me.
You guys aren't gonna believe this. This is my cousin.
Like, wow, dude, Mark is fucking my ex.
Dude, Mark Davis is your cousin?
Like, dude, I thought I recognized that guy at the wedding, dude.
We look over to Red. Red has the bowl cut with the Mark Davis cut.
Dude, that's all, he's my cousin.
I'm like, dude, I guess the similarities are there, dude. No, but
David
no,
Spade
you've never
shit.
noticed
But no,
it before.
with
them-
him in that deal, bro, like that, the money that he got for signing the Fox deal was like, was it $60 million or some
Dude, it was
crazy
a lot
shit?
of fucking money.
what? Why is Mark Davis? Why is he rich? What does he do?
He's Al Davis's son. Al Davis is the owner, was the founder of the Raiders, and he inherited it. But there was rumors that he was basically telling, the last regime, he was basically saying like Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler was like, I brought you guys in here because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing.
That's what
I
Mark.
don't.
That's what Mark Davis said.
Supposedly, that's what he said. And it's like, if the article I read literally today said that that Tom Brady is the one that called the shot to get rid of Antonio Pierce and Telesco.
Dude,
More so the Telesco side. More so.
He has 20 years with one franchise of winning 6 championships and going to 9.
I'm listening to that guy.
And then,
Dude,
he goes to Tampa Bay 4 years and wins a championship. So
Who was struggling before him? They were competitive.
They have one Super Bowl before him.
Yeah.
Just one. But they're 2-2 in the Super Bowl now. But you go to a team fresh off or going there in free agency and you win a Super Bowl, that fucking dude, you're gonna ball out, bro.
Well,
but
and he also,
they
if you buy
need to
a
listen
team,
to that.
if you buy a team, and you're that guy, like you're not gonna not just fucking sit there.
Fuck no, especially when you're a fucking competitor, dude.
Well, and it's we're talking about, hopefully this is a good comparison. Is I just hope it's not the Jordan and the Hornets thing.
They were rough.
I just hope that's not a
it.
thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Jordan wanted to, buy his, his home city.
They're the worst team in the league every year. Like, because
they
were
dude.
They struggled for a minute.
They were the
Bobcats. Oh yeah, that's right, bro.
They were the Charlotte Bobcats.
I always
before.
forget they were the Bobcats.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. Why did they change it?
Damn, dude, getting some retro fucking Bobcats.
I know more
merch.
about basketball than football.
Why did they change? Why did they
But
change
see,
it?
you know,
That's just
you know
rebranding,
a
bro.
lot more football than I think you realize because you can keep up in conversation.
I can keep up with conversations, but it's like because y'all know like all the GMs and like you guys.
I don't know all the
But
GMs, but I know a good majority.
All I'm saying is y'all are a lot more up on it than I am. But I'm still here. Like I'm soaking it in when I'm with y'all.
Yesterday, I shouted it out on the pod. I watched the best game of basketball that I've watched in years, bro. It was the Thunder and the Cavs. They're both number one. The Cavs, bro. They're nasty.
Disgusting.
They're not.
Mobley and Jared Allen as your front court is honestly,
I like Jared Allen a lot.
I
like Jared Allen,
dude,
a lot.
bro.
I just saw a picture yesterday, right? I don't mean to cut you off.
Oh, no,
but there
you're
was
good,
a
you're
picture I saw where it's like the centers back in my day, and it was Karl Malone and Shaq like flexing.
Yeah.
And they're just massive, and then it's Wemby
Big
and
ass,
fucking
tall, skinny boys
Yeah, and
now.
they're just and they're fucking.
Well, that's what Shaq was
tiny
telling.
and shit.
He was
But the
basically
game-
telling Victor Wembanyama was like, dude, if you're that fucking big, go fucking sit under the basket.
The
Exactly.
game is
Why are
so
you doing
different.
step back threes, dude? Get your ass down
but
there.
Because
He can do it.
He can do it. Like, bro, I remember, like, I brought this up before, I think, like, maybe not on the pod, but, like, when we were talking about it, because I know a lot more about basketball than football and stuff. I just
Thank
do.
you.
And I'm telling you right now, bro, like, I remember seeing Chris Bosh pull up on a three-pointer when he was playing for the Heat before he retired.
Fuck, even the Raptors.
Well, no,
bro.
that was abnormal. Yeah, when he was in Toronto,
Dude,
when Chris Bosh
when
had
he
the
did that,
dreads.
They had a whole segment on ESPN. They talked about it for a half hour.
Do you remember
on ESPN about how this big boy fucking went and hit a 3-pointer because people aren't doing that.
There was
Just
another-
around that time.
and
The
then
game was not
Dirk
the game,
Nowitzki,
dude.
bro.
Dirk for
Nowitzki.
sure. Dirk for sure.
Dirk's
Dirk
one of
was
those people-
Dirk was one of the more consistent ones
Oh, dude,
too.
Dirk,
Dirk was
was
cold.
fucking
Yeah.
wet.
But like
dude.
a
But he
mid-range.
would shoot mid range,
Like a mid-range, that turnaround step back mid-range shot from Dirk
The knee
Nowitzki,
up, dude.
I swear to
Oh,
God,
man.
I swear to God, in 2K12, there's some kind of fucking code in that game.
Dude, it's same with
He-
2K11.
It goes
bro.
in every time.
He does not miss that shot.
No,
He
those
does
were the
not miss
2K
that shot.
games. If you shot with the analog
If
instead
you shot
of
in
X,
the analog.
if you shot with the analog, do you remember Mike Miller?
Yeah.
Mike
Automatic,
Miller.
dude.
Oh my
It's going
God,
in.
bro.
Kyle
It's going
Korver and a few
Kyle
different
We used
Kyle
to
Korver.
over at the homie's house when we were kids. We'd always
Shout
do
out.
2K tournaments, dude, and it was Kyle Korver, Mike Miller,
Steph.
Sean Marion.
2K16.
Karolinko?
If you hitting a
Oh, dude, AK-47,
Yeah.
bro.
If you
There was
hit-
another
if you
forward
hitting
that
a
was really
deep-
good at threes
if you
back
hitting
in the
it
day.
deep with Steph in like 2016,
Oh, it was
that's
cracked.
not.
dude. You
It's
could
green.
You literally
Green
walk
bean.
across
Green
half
bean.
court, bro, and he's fucking
Well,
baby.
also the one thing that was pointed out about Wemby is the reason
Scalabrine,
Wemby
too.
Scalabrini or White Mamba.
Yeah.
This guy made a good point. It was on the Teague. I think it was the Teague podcast with Jeff Teague and those guys. It's
Pivot.
pretty.
I think it's the pivot.
The Pivot's.
Or no,
Brian
it's,
Clark and
it's
those fools.
podcast P.
It's something like this.
I
Something
think
like
it's
that
Paul
with Jeff
George's.
Teague.
Oh,
Well,
dude,
well, Jeff
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love. There we go. Yeah, Kevin Love. Kevin Love to me
Another
was,
white boy.
Well, he was the first true stretch four to me, where it's like a superstar stretch four. That's
he
like,
was, yeah,
dude.
dude.
Kevin Love in Minnesota was banging out
Banging
triple
them,
doubles, bro. And you're talking like those little leak outs, you know, when you just
He
kind of
was
step
their
off the
offense,
screen.
bro. That's the crazy part.
Well, then, dude, that's when then he went with LeBron, dude, and it was perfect. When that Cavs year,
That Cavs team was.
You can even say like Carmelo Anthony or
Melo.
Porzingis.
Well, Melo was
Melo
he was a small
a true
forward.
three. Melo was a true three.
He was a true three.
And they were saying, or no, sorry, the podcast was saying that Wembanyama is the first kind of guy that's like the product of being a young kid while watching the NBA in his time, which would be when he's a kid. It's
But
Curry.
also playing in a league his
But-
whole life
yeah.
that's way harder.
But
way,
dude, you could-
way harder, and he's playing on a national level.
If
Right.
you think about it, bro, look at Kevin Durant, dude. Like
Oh,
he's
dude.
one of the best
The
shooters in the
Durantula.
league.
To me,
Oh,
Kevin
the Slim
Durant.
Reaper? We're talking about Slim Reaper
That's what I'm
right
saying.
now?
Like he's like one of the. He's at what 6'9",
6'11".
So,
6'11".
so
No,
they,
he
he
was saying
says
they were saying
he
he's 7
says-
foot.
He says he's 6'9", but then there's a picture of him standing next to DeMarcus Cousins, who's 6'11", and he's standing taller
Yeah.
than him, dude.
Yeah.
But he's like,
lies-
"Oh, I'm
he-
only 6'9".
He lies
Yeah,
about
right.
his height.
So
I don't know
he-
why.
So he's 7 foot.
Imagine guarding Kevin Durant in a 7-game series.
You couldn't.
That's
There's no
nuts.
way.
You
There's no
couldn't.
way, bro. You could be the best defender in the league.
Who
and
locks
struggle?
up? Who locks him up well though? Like you
Prime.
got-
If we're going prime on prime, the only person I'm putting up against him is Kawhi.
Oh, that's
Or,
good.
or Dennis
Yeah.
Rodman.
Kawhi is the only fool that. Kawhi's the only guy that actually would like
Kawhi was
shut
nasty,
down,
too.
and he could actually
The,
score.
the
too.
only thing that
I
sucks.
remember when he was playing
Bro.
for the Spurs, bro. And
Dude, there was
man.
that.
and he was like, there was like this guy. Oh, like, oh, this kid Kawhi
dude, the Spurs
Leonard.
were about
Well,
to beat
dude,
the Warriors.
Dude, he was
bro.
on the free throw line that Heat game right
Yeah.
before the Ray Allen kick out three.
Yep.
And they brought out the Larry O'Brien. Like Charles Barkley was
I'd,
saying, he said he never seen it. He's never seen that before, where they're literally wheeling out the Larry O'Brien trophy, getting ready for the Spurs to win, and Leonard bricks the free throws, and then they go down. LeBron shoots
then-
the three, bricks, Bosh rebound, kick
then
out,
Ray
Allen
Allen,
hits
boom.
the three.
Yeah,
Dude,
But
Crazy.
then- but
so
then
if
there was
Kawhi
a-
hit one of those free throws, the game's over.
Kawhi hit a buzzer beater, fucking.
Oh yeah,
the Raptors.
Yeah,
Let's
he
not
did.
forget about that.
we can't discredit the
Because
Toronto Raptors
he totally
run.
redeemed himself.
No.
Like Villanova on that team it's Villanova, right? That light skinned dude that was running point on that same Kawhi team.
Oh, Villanova. You
No,
said the guy from
no, it was
Villanova?
It's
Van Fleet.
Van Fleet.
Fred
not
Van Fleet,
Villanova.
yeah.
Villanova, that's a
Villanova's a
basketball
basketball.
team.
I thought you were talking-
That's a university.
I
Yeah.
thought you
No,
were-
I knew what you were. You
I
got
thought
the
you were
V
about
right.
to. I thought you were about to bring up the Villanova buzzer beater from the college March Madness.
Oh,
You
dude,
heard
Jenkins?
that?
Chris
dude,
Jenkins?
That was
crazy.
nutty, too.
That was nuts.
Yes.
That's
But
what I'm
like-
ready for is March Madness.
I'm gonna
I'm
tell you
kind
right
of getting
now-
in the mood for basketball now.
In our era of time that we've grown up, because like you take like our parents, right? Like when they were growing up, like these guys were watching like Jordan play and shit like
Yup.
that, right? But at the time, this is my biggest argument to 90s basketball, and I'm not discrediting it at all. But all I'm saying is the game is so much different now. The game is just so much different. It is.
I would put-
in almost every aspect, the game of professional basketball, the NBA, is so much different than it
Yeah.
was in
It's
like
just-
the early 90s. It's just so much different.
There's a lot more shooting. A lot more shooting.
There's just so much
Way
more. You could take a
three
big
points.
guy, and like the big guys might be more skilled than the shorter guys, like the guys that run the ones and twos. Like sometimes these 3s and 4s and even 5s, like the centers and shit, these guys have more in their bag than some of these point guards do back
Dude,
then. That-
I would put Draymond
For real.
Green. I would put Draymond Green on Kevin Durant. I think.
No, I
I think Draymond Green could.
He would hold his
I
own,
think,
bro,
I think he
but
could
he
do well.
Defensively, he was
KD's
solid,
still
bro.
gonna drop 25.
What about Rudy Gobert?
Fuck no.
Fuck Rudy.
Fuck no, dude.
Gobert.
If Rudy Gobert had an offensive game, he would be fucking cold.
He would.
Gobert.
That fool can't hit nothing, dude.
But if he's guarding, like if you got to guard, like if you're Rudy and I'm KD, and
You're
you
cooking.
you got to guard me all game,
You're
all
cooking me.
game.
KD's
I'm
gonna
cooking.
drop 35.
Well,
for
see,
you.
and if Kevin
And
Durant,
I'm putting a couple on your top.
Drew-
yeah,
too.
Drew
I'm putting it on
Holiday.
your
well, if
head.
Kevin Durant, Drew Holiday is one of the best defensive guards in the league
hey,
right now.
So look,
saying.
there's
Dude,
a
the
there's a
Celtics
stat.
have the two fucking. Was that what you're gonna say?
There's a stat that the year he got traded to the Bucks, they won the championship because on the bat, obviously Giannis, but he was a key contributor to that finals run with the Bucks.
I still think
And
they
then-
shouldn't have got rid of him.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
so
they
either.
shouldn't
But then
have
he
got rid
gets
of him.
traded to the Celtics, and he was a key contributor in that championship. So literally, both his championships, he's a key guy, and he got traded the year prior.
Well,
So
even
he's a
when
great
he was
he's a
in,
great defender.
bro.
when he was in New Orleans, even before he went to Milwaukee, he was in New Orleans.
Dude,
bro.
there was
They
one-
were talking about how he was like the best defensive guard. Nobody was talking about.
Dude,
Drew
there was
Holiday.
one team for the Pelicans I remember, bro. They had Rondo, Drew Holiday, and then their two bigs were Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins.
Stop playing.
Yeah,
Bro, that
yeah.
is a filthy fucking
playing.
4. I don't remember who their 5 was, bro, but
Well,
if
do
you
you know
have
who the
those
team
two
was?
lockdown
Stop playing.
You know who the team was at the time that was running the NBA at those? The Warriors. bro.
Warriors and fucking Cavs,
Those
dude.
fucking Warriors teams. I mean, yeah, the Cavs. Like,
Dude, but if you put that team up against those starting 4 with whoever, bro, you could throw in fucking. Well, I'm trying to think of a 3 right now, dude.
well, they ended up with Brandon Ingram.
Oh yeah, what
Ended
about
up
Well, that
with-
was after
yeah,
that
they
was
ended
after
up-
those teams. I'm trying to think of like, we'll say fucking T.J. Warren. If you throw T.J. Warren at the 3
Yeah.
right there for that team, dude, they're gonna do some work in the playoffs.
Well,
If they're all healthy-
Anthony Davis there was multiple games where he had like 30 and 20, dude.
And DeMarcus Cousins
And people-
was and fucking. I
people
remember when he
forget
got
about
traded
Anthony
there.
Davis.
you remember how
bro,
you
no
remember how
lie.
good Cousins was in
Oh,
college?
dude, in college,
Dude,
oh my god,
he was insane.
No, you remember who was cold in college? John Wall. Dude,
Oh, yeah.
John
The
fucking
John
Wall,
Wall
dude.
high school
the
tape,
John Wall mixtape, bro.
the
Oh.
John
Dude,
Wall
the Zig Tech
mixtape.
John Wall.
That
the
was us
Reeboks,
growing-
dude.
like,
oh,
us-
bro.
I used to watch that before basketball
Us
games in high
growing
school.
man.
up, dude, that was like
Well, that was back in the day when
mixtape.
fools had hoop mixtapes.
That was the mixtape,
Like fools
though.
were
Dude,
doing their
hoop
own
tapes.
hoop mixtapes, bro.
No.
My-
There wasn't
Akil
any.
Carr.
There really wasn't any other
Austin
mixtape
Rivers.
that
Austin
was,
Rivers,
that
dude.
was popping like
you would
that.
think Austin Rivers was going to be a prodigy in the
No,
NBA.
John
you know?
Wall.
With-
John
with-
Wall's high school mixtape.
Have you
like,
been watching
oh,
any of the
fuck
college?
off.
It's
That
the
was
best,
that's
but-
the best one.
Have you been following any college basketball?
Austin Rivers had a really good one.
Austin
too.
Rivers had a good one, but
There's
but
a
the
new
thing-
fool right now, bro. There's a
Cooper Flag,
Bro.
We
Oh,
want to
yeah.
talk about
Oh, yeah,
Cooper,
Cooper Flag, dude. Yeah.
Maine's own Cooper Flag.
Oh, hell
my
yeah, dude.
God.
You know he has a twin brother.
Yeah, well, he plays at Maine.
Yeah,
he plays
You know
at
that
Maine.
that fool
That's
has a
great.
twin brother that is also super fucking.
Why, did,
Well,
why,
they
why,
were saying,
why didn't they
dude-
sign both of them?
Okay,
because
so
because he's not as good as his brother.
yeah, so Cooper Flag was
Still,
this
his
is
brother. They gotta have something. In common.
He's probably still gonna go to the league.
anytime
dog, but
there's a fool.
I'll see you later.
There's a fool called his name's AJ DeBansa.
Right.
He's also really good. He just signed to BYU
Yep,
for
seen
like a
that.
7-figure deal.
seen that.
So Cooper Flag was with the Olympic team. Just this when
When
was
he
the
was
Olympics?
17 years old.
When was the Olympics last year?
Yeah,
Last summer?
Cooper Flag?
No, the Olympics. The
This
USA Olympics.
last
Was it last
summer.
summer?
I think so.
Yeah.
So Cooper Flag was out there and he was scrimmaging against the NBA team, and bro, he was fucking putting up buckets,
Yeah.
dude. Like he was there, and it was a hard scrimmage. Like obviously,
A scrim, whatever.
you
call it
know,
what
there's
want.
probably you could call it what you want, dude, but it's
Cooper
still
Flag.
out there. He was on the floor with those guys and he was cooking.
He's a tough
he
ass
just
white
had
boy.
he had
dude.
just had a transition dunk, bro. He throws the ball in front of him, obviously to get some speed. Just hammers it on this kid. Hammers it on him, bro. And he's
Oh,
standing
Cooper
there.
Flag.
Right,
I saw.
Cooper Flag,
and then
bro.
the kid even pats him on the back.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, good
Because
shit.
what,
dude.
what else do you do?
Yeah,
yeah,
it is like, dude, Cooper Flag just fucking dunked
Yeah,
on
dude.
But
him.
it's like, do you get mad or you're like, hey, dog,
Bro,
that was,
or
that
you
was
or you
fire.
appreciate greatness.
Right.
What's dope about Cameron Indoor, where Duke plays,
It's
is
small. It's like a high school gym.
It's very high school gymmy. So you're the
I think the capacity is 5,000, isn't it?
it's something
It's
like
like
that.
crazy
That's
small.
not very much.
But,
for
no,
No,
college.
it's small as fuck.
the fan to court connection that's right there when it's bumping and it's loud, and you just go and hammer, dude. You hammer a guy, dog. Fucking boom.
It sounds like the Coliseum in
And,
that
and dude,
bitch,
after
huh?
you dunk, bro, you're like, say this is the hoop, bro, and you're right there in the student section, bro. There's no way you're not going to go up. And,
Dude,
yeah.
thinking about that, right? What if like shit got so bad, dude, and the NFL team was like, fuck, we had to go to a high school to play.
That would be crazy.
They should do that with fucking. I'm not gonna say that with the Hornets, but
So-
when the Bobcats were a thing,
Oh,
bro,
dude.
dude.
it was literally like every single fucking year. It was like
There were some rough basketball
I
teams.
wonder
dude.
who's gonna be the worst team this
Yeah.
year. Oh
Do we-
man, the Bobcats, or is it gonna be the fucking Orlando Magic?
the capacity
or
of
something
the-
like that? Like the Magic. Had
What is it?
sucked
Oh, yeah.
too forever.
The Duke the capacity is 9,314 people.
That is
Oh,
so
dude.
small.
Well,
Look how-
dude,
look how
the
small
way,
this
but
is.
the
For
way it's
Duke?
built,
this
built,
is
dude,
Duke's basketball
yeah.
court.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
And
dude.
and remember, dude, this is that.
I wonder how
this
much
isn't-
tickets are. When
This
they
isn't
doing
Coach
good.
K. This isn't Krzyzewski's Duke Blue
But
Devils
when-
teams,
but when
bro.
this team-
it's a new coach.
This is what I'm saying though, is when that team is fucking like, let's say this team goes like fucking 40-0 or something like crazy
Yeah.
like
Dude,
that.
this is like a high
Imagine
school.
how much.
What are the
tickets
rankings
are
right
to be
now?
in
What is
there.
what are some of the top schools? I know we got to go catch some Boise games.
Kansas?
They're not that expensive,
bro.
dude,
2
for
years
Boise
from
Kansas
now,
is up there.
bro. You know who Boise's gonna play every year here in Boise? Gonzaga.
All right, so number
That's a
one.
big game.
Oh, bro,
Gonzaga's
dude.
one of the
The
biggest.
shout out CJ, bro. He was trying to get us to go to. He was trying to get us to go up to Spokane to watch Jalen Suggs and they had another big that they went to the national championship though. It was the year before. They ended up losing to North Carolina, but he was trying to get us to go, and I didn't go. He's like, dude, Gonzaga's
wow,
gonna
what
be
a
cold.
Do you want the top
dude.
5? Or
Just
what
do
you
top
want?
10. Just do top 10.
All right, number 1's Tennessee, 2 Auburn, 3 Iowa State,
Auburn.
4 Duke, 5 Alabama, 6 Kentucky, 7 Marquette, 8 Florida,
Marquette too.
SEC, dude.
9
Holy
UConn,
shit.
and 10 Texas A&M.
UConn.
UConn's up there, bro. Remember Kemba Walker's cardiac Kemba?
Oh,
Stop
Kemba Walker.
playing.
Step back.
Kemba Walker in
dude,
college, dude.
Well, the run that he went on, dude, they had to win every game in the Big East tournament to get to the round of 64, bro.
And they did.
So they win the Big East. They go. It was like 4 games and 4 nights. They went back to back. Whoever that forward is that got switched on Kemba Walker when he hit the step back on his ass, and the announcer's like, "Oh, cardiac Kemba." Dude, imagine being that fucker, dude. You just get your ankles just snatched, dude, by this fool. And he just hits
for a
buzzer.
game winner.
Oh, dude. You could, at a certain point, bro, you kind of have to be like, all right, bro, good shit.
Yeah, no,
Good
it's like,
play."
dude, that
You gotta
was,
give some
that's,
flowers,
that's
bro.
Guess what,
history,
dog?
bro.
You
Like
did it.
you
Yeah,
are a part of history now. You're just on the wrong side of it.
I just think,
Yeah.
but like that's like what's cool about sports.
Oh, the
right?
game kicked
like,
off.
The best thing about sports ever, and we all played sports, and I'm like sure like all of us could agree on this, right? Like you have had days where you have just killed it out there, but you know what it means when you kill it at sports at whatever
Oh,
position
yeah.
you're on.
Oh, yeah.
is the day that you have your best day. The person guarding you or whatever is having their worst day.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
Like it's just like a yin yang with the shit, bro.
happens,
it's like
dude.
Well, and
everybody
also,
has good games and everybody
With
has
how
bad
many games you
dog.
play in the NBA, bro, you're gonna have an off night. You're gonna have an off night, and then you're gonna have a night, bro, where you're just cooking. A Wednesday night in fucking Charlotte.
That might be your worst game you ever had.
or Chicago or something,
Well,
dude. And you're
let's-
just on, bro.
This is-
You're just cooking
me
somebody.
and my stepdad were talking about this with the Notre Dame and Penn State game last night, where it's like, dude, when Penn State is driving, dude, and they're feeling good, they're on their like their own 10 or whatever.
Dude, they dominated
And all-
that first
And
half,
all
bro.
you had to do, bro, was not fuck up. And this
what'd they
kid, bro,
do?
and this kid is this close to going to a fucking national championship. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what Penn State's quarterback's name is, but
Drew Aller.
That dude
He
right there.
sounded like an idiot. You know what he said on that final play?
But like, let me
Oh, shit, my
let
bad,
me
my
let me
bad.
just say this real quick. Is that guy throwing that interception right there, bro, and him walking off the field with the hands on his head? Like, I'll never be in that position in my whole life. But like, I was watching that with my stepdad, dude, and my fucking heart hurt.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
we
it's
even
like,
were kind of saying at that point, it was like, damn.
And the guy that intercepted that ball, it's like that.
I called that, though.
That might be
I
that
called
guy's
that.
biggest interception, his biggest fuck
Yeah.
up
Well-
in his career so far. But that might be that guy who intercepts it. That might be his biggest. His
the
Well,
biggest-
there-
the quarterback
that
looked like he was
play,
gonna cry,
that
dude.
play was
And it made me want to cry.
Dude, the
low-key.
quarterback looked like he was going to cry on
Well,
the
it's a
sideline.
how
perfect.
could you
It's a
not feel
perfect
like that?
example.
I would have been like, I would have probably started crying.
But how
It
could
was
you
probably
not?
sitting in his throat, dude, and he's like holding it in, dude.
Because you got to, bro. You're on national television, dog.
That
Guess
shit
what?
sucks.
Hey,
I
guess
probably-
what, bro? You don't even have time to fucking think
And
about
you know how quick
bad
that
you
play
just
was?
fucked
That
up.
was like a 3-4 second play.
Boom.
Just
And then-
like that.
and
High
then-
But the thing
ball
is,
hit,
he
throw
made
the ball.
he made a bad decision, dude. He should have never thrown it
Well,
behind.
you-
it's
well,
easy
no,
to say-
you
but it's
never
easy
throw
to say
crossbody
that.
over the middle. Never
It's
throw late over the
easy-
middle, bro.
It's easy to
Yeah,
say that
yeah.
when you're not on the fucking field.
No,
dog.
I agree.
That is all I'm trying
Well,
to say.
he said that. So
For everybody
thing
that
that was
does
crazy
that.
was
Oh, yeah.
that
It's easy
earlier
to
in
be
the
like,
game,
oh, you could have juked that guy out, or you could have done this, and it's like, motherfucker, you go out there and do that. Like, you can't
that
do
corner
that
that
shit.
picked him off on that play got
Yeah.
called for PI on a bullshit call earlier
on the
in the
other
game.
one where they intercepted
Yeah,
it.
earlier
Yeah.
in the game, and he got his get back, right?
Yep.
But Drew Aller, bro, I called it right when me, Gavin, and Kaiser were watching the game. I was like, bro, Drew Aller's gonna throw a fucking pick on this drive because he always presses, bro.
Yeah.
The thing is when you got a guy that's that big, that smooth, and can kind of run the ball, really, actually pretty good, sneakily good, he's gonna have a future in the NFL. But what he sounded dumb in,
I think
is-
it's going to be Notre Dame and Texas at the end.
I think so. That's what I said.
That's
Or
what I
no,
think.
no, I had Ohio State by 3, but I wouldn't be surprised if Texas won. But I think it's going to be Ohio State and Notre Dame. And I think Dame's gonna
Texas
win.
wins by 2.
But you think it's going to be a close game?
I think it's going to be 14.
Well, they're on right now.
I
They're
think-
playing right now.
I think they're going to score. I think they're going to win by 2 tutties. I'll take Texas by 2.
Well, I think Texas just went for it on 4th down and they didn't get it. I think that's just what
A
happened.
lot of game left.
Well, the Drew Aller tried to say that he tried to throw it in the dirt when he won that play. And it's like,
You
dude,
shouldn't even said nothing. You should have just owned up to that.
just
shit.
own up to it, bro, and you don't try to make excuses, dude.
If you were going to throw it in the dirt, you would.
He
try
was
to
not
throw
trying
it
to
in
throw
the
it.
No, he was
stands.
not. And
way.
they caught him on the sideline after, and we were kind of cracking up about it because he was like, fuck, dude. You could read his lips. He's like, fuck, dude. And the offensive coordinator put a sheet over to his head and like trying to talk to him. And it's like,
hey, you're on national TV right now. This is the time
man.
to keep your cool.
well, those moments and the
keep your
biggest
cool.
moments. Oh, you were going to say something. Sorry.
Did you see that the quarterback for Georgia's transferring to Florida?
He's going to Miami.
Carson Beck?
Miami, sorry.
He's from from
Florida.
Jacksonville, but
We're talking about Carson
yeah,
Beck
yeah,
right now.
yeah.
That's what I meant. I meant Florida.
Well,
but,
you
like,
know,
not the
no, I know what
football.
you mean. No, so he's from Jacksonville, but him transferring out
Well,
is kind of crazy.
his girlfriend goes to Miami.
No shit.
Yeah, that's why. I'm pretty sure that's why.
Well, they offered him a bag
yeah, that too.
because he turned down to go to the NFL, dude.
Dude, have you seen his girlfriend?
Smoke show?
Smoke show. But yeah, she goes to Miami. If that was my girlfriend, I'd go to Miami too.
Yeah, until she leaves you because you're not the first pick in the draft.
So you throw, it's
You're
like,
throwing
oh,
3 interceptions a game.
You're
and
not
shit.
the Heisman. Well, get out of my face.
Like, I only like
slog,
you.
dude.
Like, you look like a Tim Burton character, and the only reason why I liked you is because I thought you were going to
You
leave.
look like you're permanently stoned.
Yeah, dude, he always looks like he's just fucking blasted out of his
Yeah,
mind.
he always looks
dude.
like he's fucking dumb, dude. He's like, like he always looks like he's like if you look at him in a picture, it looks like he's going like this.
Some people have diseases in their eyes, though. Some people have eye diseases like that.
Well, I hope he does it because that would be fucked up that we're making fun of him.
Like, my stepdad, dude, he doesn't look like Carson Beck, but so, like, my little sister and my stepdad, they have this disease. It's a long-ass name for it, and so I never remember it.
Wow, dude, now I feel like a dick, dude.
But they have like my stepdad looks like he's stoned all the time. I don't know if you ever like really paid attention to it, but his like eyelids are really heavy and like he looks like he's just fucking like Cheech and Chonging it the whole time.
Yeah.
But he has like eyelashes that grow on the inside of his eyelids, and my little sister has it too. And so like they look like their eyes are always irritated and like puffy all the time.
Oh, wow.
Really? That's crazy.
interesting.
But it's like it's super rare. Like maybe like 4% of the population has it.
what do
but
they-
it affects your hearing. It affects all kinds of
What
stuff.
do they do
That's
to
wild.
like,
My little sister, shout out to my little sister. I'm not going to name her name,
Yeah.
but y'all know her.
Yeah.
And she just had a surgery yesterday to reconstruct her last ear on her eardrum. And now when it heals up, she can hear perfectly.
Let's
Hell
go,
yeah,
But
dude.
my little sister's hearing was like going out, dude. Like she like
That's interesting.
would like if left alone, like by
and
the
you're born with it?
yeah, you're born with it. But like
is it stemming from the eye thing?
it stems. It affects the eye. It's like it's your whole like lymphatic system. So it's like
okay.
I think it's like you're kind of like it involves like your breathing. It like people that have this same disease like later in life they get like varicose veins and stuff like that in their legs. It just affects their whole like nervous system kind of.
So what is
Not nervous system, like lymphatic system.
what do they do to help
They pluck them.
you have to plug
You
the
got to
inside.
pluck them.
Damn.
Like there's no other thing you can do. You can't like
So
laser
how
them off.
often do they have to do that?
So I think my little sister and my stepdad they go every like 4 months,
And they have to have the doctor do it?
and they have to have a doctor like literally like peel their eyelids back and pluck these little hairs that grow on the inside of their eyelids.
Damn.
But my little sister, so it doesn't always do this, but sometimes it affects your hearing. And so my little sister, when she was 10, she had to get surgery on her eardrum. They like literally like cut her eardrum open and replace it with like something else. And like when she was 10, and yesterday she just got her other side done. And successful surgery, by the way.
Good shit.
Hell yeah.
Everything went good. She's a trooper. She's a really cool kid. But now she's gonna hear super well.
Fuck yeah.
And she's never been able to hear really good. And now she just
That'll be a
got-
game changer too, dude.
Yeah.
It seems like, dude, have you ever seen those videos where like the baby they're like deaf,
Oh,
like
dude.
children, and they put the hearing aid for
Those
the
are-
first
yeah.
time,
That's
and
like my
they
little.
just
That's
start-
how my little.
You ever
sister
seen the
is.
glasses that
Yeah.
can make the colorblind see?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
That one guy puts them on, dude. And
He
he's
just
just
starts
in
crying.
shock.
He just
dude.
starts
It's
crying.
Like
like,
imagine,
oh, damn.
imagine seeing or like the deaf people, like what Cody's talking about, like the real deaf people, where like you put it on and your whole life you've been reading like lips and stuff. Imagine being there with like your best friends or like the love of your life.
And
Imagine
you finally hear their
and
voice.
then you finally hear their voice. It's like, dude, that would be an
Imagine
overwhelming.
finally getting him able to hear like your wife say
my-
"I love you" to
oh
you.
my
Damn,
god,
bro.
dude.
Or your
like-
mom.
or your mom. Like you
saying,
finally hear your
fuck.
mom
That's
saying "I love you."
That's
Like,
enough to make a grown man.
I would,
cry,
dude. I cry every time I, say those
cry
fucking
watching
videos,
those videos.
dude. Like, oh my
bro.
god, damn.
I'll be like dead ass watching those Hope Core videos,
that
bro.
shit makes me like very thankful for what I have.
For real, man,
Like-
because you never think about it. Like,
No,
like
you
if you,
don't.
like even like using your like use of your legs, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's,
Like
it's like stuff like that where like you know like
I'm
like,
over here complaining about how sore my legs are from working out, but like I'm blessed to be able to work out.
I'm complaining that I have to go walk fucking 5 minutes down to the store to go get more beer. And there's
This
people
fucking guy.
and there's people out there that are like
I can't even walk.
I can't walk.
I would really die to be able to walk with you.
And that's like things like that. Like I think about stuff like that, man. It just makes me like live in gratitude so much more. I'm
Yeah,
just like,
I agree.
because it's just like little things like that you take, or
even,
like oh man, like maybe I'm gonna go home tonight and maybe like there's drama at my house or there's this and that. Maybe my room's dirty or maybe this and that. But it's like fuck, do you got a roof over your head? Like there's a lot of people that wish that they could just sleep on the floor.
There's a lot
in a
people
house,
can be thankful of for sure.
Yeah,
man.
Even
like,
just
I think about
even
stuff
just
like that
seeing-
all the time. Dude.
even just seeing what's going on in the world, like even the fires in LA, dude, like it just makes you thankful for
That your
what
house isn't on
like,
fire
Yeah,
and,
like,
like-
just like damn, dude, that shit's really happening right now. And most of those people are probably very successful people, and it's still affecting them.
And
you know what I'm saying?
and
Like,
you know what? And there's also a lot of those people that aren't, and
it's
they
like,
don't
yeah,
have a
exactly.
and they don't have a
Exactly.
backup
And,
plan.
yeah, and the
I've
worst
seen
part
this-
is a lot of these houses
Oh
are
my God.
uninsured. They're
Bro,
uninsured now.
I've
Well,
seen this
it's
fucking-
not just because that they don't want to pay for it because these fucking
Yeah, and it's
insurance
because the
companies
insurance
fucking
Greedy
do
bastards.
scams.
But I seen this on Facebook,
just
bro.
leaving a bunch
yeah.
of Americans out to dry.
I seen this whole
Americans,
article where
not
it was like-
Californians, bro. Americans.
I seen this whole fucking article where it was like, oh, actors John Goodman and it was like somebody else. They have their houses taken over by the fire. And as sad as that is, it's like, why aren't you talking about all the people that don't have anywhere to go?
Yep.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
not.
they don't have a
I
house
don't give a
somewhere else.
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck about.
Yeah,
this
it's like
dude.
oh,
that can pay for a
he's-
hotel with the
Well, that's a lot of-
fucking-
that's
well,
a
there's
lot
like the
of
celebrities.
displaced people.
Yeah.
What pissed me off was like the celebrities posting like, everybody please send
Oh,
prayers.
pray for LA.
I lost my house while they're at a fucking really nice place in Hawaii.
Yeah, like,
chilling.
shit
It's
like that.
That's
Like,
what I'm
okay,
saying. All the
guys.
rich people can be like, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna go to fucking.
And it's
I'm gonna go
not-
to Italy for till it blows over."
And this goes right back to like when like everybody was arguing about politics just a couple
Yep.
months ago about this shit. It's like it's not us versus us, bro. It's like us versus people like that.
Yep.
It's us versus people like that because they don't really give
when
a
I was
fuck about
when
us.
I said
they don't.
when I said that a lot of those people are successful, what I was meaning by that was like sometimes life doesn't give a fuck what you are or who you are.
Yeah,
it just
right.
it'll come for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter
Nobody's
how good,
safe.
It doesn't matter how successful you are. It doesn't matter if you're poor. Like life will hit
Tragedy
you.
and death are undefeated, bro.
It'll
Facts.
hit you hard. It doesn't matter who
Death, taxes, and Mike Evans getting
And
1,000
you know what
yards.
do you know
That's the
what
only
do you-
thing
do you-
that
do
the
you know
Raiders
what-
only
firing
certain
a head
thing.
coach.
Do you know what the perfect example of that is? Kobe Bryant, dude. He was on top of the world and
Yep.
died one of the most horrific fucking deaths you can think of.
Well, he even was able to walk out of playing sports. Dude, like he was like,
He
some
wasn't
people,
even like fully like he was retired, but what, like a year?
like 3 or 4 years,
3 or 4
whatever.
years?
But I mean, he was able to.
Life don't care though, bro.
Yeah.
Life don't care who you are. It don't care how much money you got.
Yeah.
What were you
And
saying?
so it's so important, bro, to be grateful for like your family, people. Be
Hey,
grateful for whatever.
we're all
you
gonna
do
be in the
have.
same
Seriously.
hole, bro. We're all gonna be in the same 6-foot hole.
We all gonna.
Unless you get cremated. but-
Cody,
That is true.
shut the fuck up. No, but like that's for real. Like how I've been thinking lately with all this crazy stuff going around the world, man. It's like I wake up every day and like sometimes I wake up like a lot of people wake up sometimes, where I'm like, oh fuck. Like, I gotta get ready for work. I gotta do
Yeah.
all this. I gotta fucking pay this, do this, whatever. And it's
Touchdown,
like-
Ohio State,
And it's
by
like
the way.
as at least you are able to do that.
Yeah.
man. Like at
Yeah.
least you like.
Yeah,
like,
it's like, sorry, like once you
some
learn,
people are going to sleep and they don't have
Be-
jobs or they
be-
don't have houses or they don't have anywhere to go.
be
and it's
more
like-
optimistic. Like think on the other side.
Live,
think on the other side.
If you
Stop
live in
thinking so
gratitude,
negative.
I really do think that if you live in gratitude, like you're grateful for the things you have,
better
if,
things come.
the better things come, and then the more you start to look at it, and the more you're like, wow, like actually, my life's really not that bad, bro. Like it's easy to get so complacent in like a day to day. I think
it's easy to look at all the bad things happening.
It's
It's because
exactly.
it's hard to recognize the good things that are happening because usually the
is.
good things are behind the scenes. Like you could say like a good thing is me going to practice every day. This is my personal like me being able to go practice music every day. Yeah, we don't record a song, and that's what I think. I'm like, damn, dude, I didn't even record a song tonight. But at the same time, I went there and got work done by just practicing.
Exactly.
So it's like I'm always focused on like, oh, I didn't get a song recorded, I didn't do this, but.
Guess
I mean,
what? You showed up.
if I just look the other way and be like, dude, I actually showed up and I practiced.
Yeah,
Like,
and good things come to that.
You look like Bob Dylan right now.
Because if you show up, but if you show up every day, bro, and continue to show up, like that's what like being a man, bro. Like half of being a man, I think, is showing up. Half of the hardest, half
100% showing up.
Half of the hardest thing
Getting
in
out of
my
bed,
whole day
waking up.
is showing up.
Yep.
That's half of the fucking.
Because once you
battle,
get there,
dude.
bro, it's like, all right, we'll just fucking do it.
Now it's in
We'll
your
just do
hands.
it.
We're already here.
Dude,
Bro,
is Bob Dylan the one that the guy's making fun of? He's all lampposts drip like lighting in the birth canal of the Colosseum.
Yes.
Dude, literally going through school, bro. I think it was like
You're talking about Dewey Cox stuff. He's like, a lot of people think you sound like Bob Dylan. He's like, well, maybe Bob Dylan sounds like me. All right, what
just going through high school, bro. Like 90% of your grade was just being there, dude. 75% of it, dude, just making the effort to go there every day. You know what I mean?
Waking up.
But even if you go to like your job now, bro, it's like they're gonna appreciate you more that you show up
Yeah.
than you calling in sick all the time.
Or even if you're just showing up and not just showing up right, but like if you show up and you might not know how to do everything, at least you're fucking here.
Exactly,
So I
bro.
can show you.
At least
how
you're willing to learn.
Yeah.
So-
and that's the biggest thing, bro, is like a willingness to
Yep.
do things.
So
I think is a very
the company
important
that I
thing.
work for or whatever, they're doing apprentice evaluations because I'm going through school.
Yeah.
Or like you guys know, but I saw the evaluation that my foreman put down for me because at first, dude, they had it to where everybody could see them, and then they fixed it on Total Track where we put all of our stuff in, and it's where just people can see their own. And it was like, how often does he call in sick? And he puts maybe one out of like the last year that
Yeah.
I've been there, dude. I've maybe called in sick like one time.
Yeah.
But it's like at
But
the
you were actually sick.
oh yeah, no, I was
Yeah,
fucking
you're all
throwing up.
dead,
Dude.
yeah.
And
You're not calling in sick because you've been doing a bunch of blow. the
yeah,
night
no,
before or
fuck no,
something
dude.
Like that.
There was one day where I fucking was. It was TMI. I was pissing out my ass
Okay.
at fucking 2
Ah.
a.m. TMI.
It was TMI.
Yeah, but I let everybody know. But that was the only time, dude. But then at the bottom, he's a great worker. Obviously, he doesn't know everything that to be known about what's going on.
Sure.
But he's here learning every day. But it's just like if you just show effort in
But somebody
life,
like
at
you, bro,
anything, bro, anything. dude.
Somebody like you that is driven to do that, and you're one of those people. I think we could all probably agree.
Those are the
on.
people you want on your
appreciate
team.
it. Yeah, bro.
Is somebody like you I have a lot of respect for because like no matter what, bro, like rain, sleet, snow, or shine, you're gonna show up.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yep.
and maybe you don't, just like a lot of us, not gonna get it right the first time.
Yep.
But like if you don't get it right the first time, you somebody that's gonna keep showing
The
up.
way I see
and
it,
that's
bro,
something
is-
you can't teach that in
Yep.
people.
The
That's
way I
something you
see it,
gotta
bro,
find.
is well, fuck, dude. Like going through sports, bro. Like there was an award that for wrestling that they gave out that started my 6th grade year. Because shout out Coach Medeiros, bro, one of the greatest coaches of all time I've ever had. He started this Iron Man award. And it was like, if you show up to every practice, every meet, don't miss weight, don't do like you're perfect, you get an Iron Man award. And I didn't get it my 6th or 7th grade year, I got it my 7th grade year, didn't get it my 8th grade because I broke my finger and I fucking went to the hospital to go get it fixed. I'm fucking 8th grade,
Right.
And so I didn't get it for that. But then freshman year I had driver's ed, and then every year after that I got it because I was just perfect, dude.
And that's something to be proud of.
Yeah,
dude.
bro. And
to me, that's something to be
Yeah,
proud of
bro.
because something like that, even though there's no monetary value like attached to it,
Yeah, bro.
it's something where it's
Dude.
like it's deeper than that because now it's like, you know what? It's like all this hard work I'm putting in. It's like that shit people see.
That's-
Even if it's not like people don't give you shit like that.
Yeah.
You know? It's
No, I
like
get
people
that.
see you doing.
Well, that's
that
why I
work.
try to instill that in my little brother, dude, because it's like he's going through sports now.
It's hard to teach that though.
It is, bro. It is because like when I went to his wrestling match, bro, he's the nicest kid in the world. And I just tell him, I'm like, dude, you have to flip a switch when you're
here.
When you step on the mat, bro, you have
different.
to flip a switch and become a fucking killer.
Exactly.
And he's just like, well, what do you mean? I'm like,
I mean,
dude.
kill him.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you can't be the nicest guy, bro.
He sneaks a handgun into the meet.
Yeah, he's all,
My Kaiser told me.
my brother said I needed to be a
But
killer.
it's like I try to teach him this, bro, but it's because
Carson Palmer.
he went to all my meets, bro, whenever he started getting older. Like, they would actually, whenever you're a baby, it's hard to fucking learn.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But then he started going to my state matches and whatnot, dude, and watching, and he'd always be there. So I'm like, all right, I got to make it a point of emphasis to go to his, to try to teach the next generation, like, hey, this is how you should approach this. And I'm up there with my dad, and I'm like, dude, I'm losing my mind right now. He's like, how do you think I felt? And I'm just like, I'm in the same boat you are now, dude.
Dude,
It's
when I
just
go
dude.
to my little sister playing matches and stuff like that, we went to like because my little sister's really good at basketball. You know, like my little
Do
sister.
you think she'd ball you up or what?
No, not ball me up. but like,
He's all, okay, he's not that good.
no, but for her age range
yeah.
and where she's at, you know, my little sister's a fucking beast. dude.
Yup.
But she just so happens to be on kind of a shitty team.
What grade is she in?
She's in going in 8th.
Oh,
Or
okay.
no. She's in 8th. She's going into 9th grade this next year.
Okay, so my
she's
little
in 8th
sister's
grade.
only a year older than, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And so like I'm going to these matches, and we went against like East or whatever, and it was at Fairmont, and I took PTO so I could go to the game or whatever. And I'm in this game, dude, and these fucking people sit right behind me in this huge gym.
And they're on the other team?
And they're on the other team.
Oh, God.
So check this out.
Oh,
Just a small little story time for you. So, and they whooped us, right? They whooped us. But so I'm sitting there and doing, my little sister's getting buckets. She's getting good layups. She's getting good mid range. She's getting buckets. And so every single time my sister is getting buckets and doing good, sometimes I can't control myself, bro. Because that's my road dog.
I feel that,
You
dude.
know
I
how
feel-
you know how that girl is to me.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
my
dude.
little. We're like this, bro. We tied in
Yo,
real tight.
I feel that.
And so she's getting buckets, dude. I'm standing up and I'm like, let's fucking go. And I'm clapping real loud, and that's what I'm saying. I'm saying,
Yeah.
let's fucking go. And no one has a problem with this shit, right? And like if they get a good bucket, I'm always clapping when they get buckets because I'm looking at good ball.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
not cheering for the team my sister plays for as much as I'm cheering for my little sister, right?
Yeah, no,
But
I
these
agree.
motherfuckers that sat behind me did not know who I was or knew that about me. So they sit behind me, bro, and like I stand up, I'm like, let's fucking go, and I sit back down, and they're beating us by like 15, and this they're beating us by like 15, and this bitch behind me, dude. Excuse my language. This bitch behind me though, she says to me, she says, hey. She's like, why don't you watch your language? And I was like, why don't you go sit somewhere else?
Fuck yeah.
This is what I
dude.
say to this chick, right? And this is halfway through this is like at the end of the first quarter. So there's much
Some
more of this.
animosity and
You're
shit.
like, you're like,
There's
hey,
much
why don't you leave?
And so they
Get kicked out of the game.
but
Sir, your season tickets are revoked.
but so I don't know who these people are even cheering for. I know they're for the other team, but I don't know who they're cheering for.
Yeah.
And I'm just cheering for every score no matter what. Like
He's always just happy. He's just happy to be there.
I'm just happy to be there, dude. So like it's like one of their girls gets a 3-pointer, bro. I'm standing up. I'm not standing up, but I'm like good shit.
bucket, good
Yeah,
bucket.
hey,
like
good
that's-
shot, good shot.
Because that's how I am,
Yeah.
you know. And like these people, like their girl scores or whatever, and I'm clapping, and this bitch that's sitting behind me that said some fly shit earlier to me, she says, see, that's how it's done, and that's what this bitch says. And I'm like,
Oh.
and I just go, so but all these bones in my body, and so like any single time like there's a foul or whatever, I'm like foul. And whatever they call it, I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm
Well, that's how
You're
it
like,
is.
let's see what happens when you really want to get into this.
But now I'm not even acknowledging this bitch. So this
Yeah.
bitch is talking to me the whole game, dude, chirping, and they're winning. And so I'm like, I don't even know why this bitch is chirping.
You're like,
at me.
it's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
junior high,
It's
dude.
just, yeah, you like
It's
that?
over.
And like, and my little sister's just giving it to him the whole game, dude. And so like, and my little sister gets matched up against their girl. And
Oh,
my,
shit.
And my little sister just fucking giving it to him, dude. And so I just,
You just turn around clapping in their face.
You like that?
Yeah.
You like that?
That's my sister.
yeah, fouls my little sister, and the one time my little sister like she made a free throw after she got fouled by one of their, and I was like, see, that's how you play ball. Yeah, I'm not even making eye contact.
That's
with them and
fucking
stuff.
funny,
But
dude.
now, like, that's just for my baby sister, bro.
Yeah, no,
if
I
I
feel
had
that,
a
dude.
child, if
Oh,
I had
dude.
my
Dude, I'm
child,
telling
I
you,
was
bro.
talking about this the
I'm
other
like,
day.
you cannot let me go to the game.
I was gonna
bro.
say I would probably get kicked out of a lot of high
Yeah,
school
bro,
basketball.
my,
you cannot let
bro,
me
my
go.
mom, when I was in baseball when I was a kid, bro, she got kicked out for using a fucking bullhorn at baseball, bro.
Yeah, that's-
I'm like 5th grade, dude.
shouldn't
She's
be-
screaming,
you shouldn't
dude.
be using a ball.
The funniest shit is the umpire that like kicked her out turned out to be my fucking high school wrestling coach later down the road, dude. Shit was so fucking funny how it worked out.
That's just fun. That's funny to me because it's like because I think being a good sport above everything. Like I've never been a part of a winning team
Dude.
ever. I've only the best year I've ever had from like the 10 years that I played fucking team sports was we broke even in Optimus football, and it was when I was a kid, and we thought that we won the fucking season.
My senior
That's
year.
what it felt like.
My senior year, bro, we were really good at football. Like we were rocking. Dude, I would run my mouth, dude. Like on the field, bro, I knew we were good, so I could back it up. So like I'd be like we talk
What's up,
shit.
little
but
bitch?
I wasn't the only one doing it. But like we were very squad like.
What
bro.
words
Like,
were you using, Cody?
I'd be like like I would run the ball and I'd ring someone's bell, you know, when because we ran people over, bro. Like we were stronger than a lot of people.
They did a
like
30
I would
for
run
30.
someone over, bro, and
Glenn's
like
very
as we're getting up, I
$2017.
would say some stupid shit like, man, like I just fucking trucked you, bitch, like or something, something like that. You know,
You ain't trucking nobody.
Oh, dude,
dude.
I was trucking motherfuckers left and right,
yeah,
dude.
truck.
That's Carson, dude.
Carson said-
Hey, dude,
he
one
just
time,
shook his head.
One time, Carson.
Oh, did you truck Carson in
listen,
high school?
No, listen to this. So one time we're playing Valley, bro. It's to go to the state playoffs.
Did you guys go to school together?
Yeah, we went to high
Oh,
school.
you went to fucking Glens Ferry too, dude? You're from that shithole?
Dude, check this out. Check this out. So we're playing Valley, dude. We're down by 1 touchdown before halftime, and we fucking do this reverse play, dude, and a reverse pass. So I say hut, right, and I go off to the right, and I pitch it to my homie Eric, and Eric's running all the way around, dude. Eric stops, and Carson's running downfield, bro, by himself, wide open, dude, on the fly, dude. Eric hucks this ball, dude, at the at the buzzer, bro. Carson catches that bitch, dude, and runs it for like 50 yards, dude. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit was that's probably one of my favorite plays of high school. We went nuts.
If
after
I saw that
dude.
motherfucker out there, I'm passing him the ball. I'll tell you what.
I'm lighting him up.
Yeah, dude.
No, you're
dope.
not. You're never gonna catch him.
Oh, Carson.
Well, podcasts are better friends.
Yeah.
That's about what I got.
Podcasts
yeah.
are better with
Honestly.
friends.
Oh,
Go
there
Longhorns.
was one thing I had on topic. Oh, it'll be short and sweet, but there was did you guys see that podcast where that dude fucking shot the gun?
In his
On-
head.
Oh,
yeah.
Cheddar
what the,
Bob.
what the
Stupid fuck,
That
dude.
Bobbed himself,
fucking
dude.
Cheddar
idiot.
bobbed himself.
Dude, like, I get your fucking hood, your thug shit. Do your thing, bro.
Gun
but
safety
Have your
is for-
fucking safety on.
Exactly.
You're in a
I literally
podcast,
posted
dude.
that on Facebook because of that reason. When I said,
that's what that was
Yeah,
from?
when I was like, dude,
Oh,
I was like, I will
okay.
never understand people fucking flashing
But
guns and
gun
toting
safety,
shit.
and the first thing if you ever do take a gun safety class, I'm sure like you've
Yeah.
probably done it, right? Is they'll tell you one of the first things they teach you is safeties are prone to failure.
Yeah, that is, and they
That's-
also say
it's like-
don't ever pull a gun unless you intend on using it.
You don't intend on using it, and also it's just like even if you got that fucking little red deal on there, your safety's on. It's like they're prone to failure.
Oh, yeah.
If you sit there and squeeze that bitch enough times, that shit gonna go off.
Yeah.
you
It
know?
it blows
will.
my mind, dude. Because then, did you guys hear the audio? I just only heard the audio. I've never seen the video. But yeah, he's like, "Oh yeah, and he's like, dude, who got shot?" And he's just trying to play it off like he didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're fucking stupid, dude.
Dude, we're
Dumb.
now
bro.
we have to take you to the hospital, and you have to.
He didn't get
He
hit.
didn't shoot himself.
It went through his
It went
pocket
through
or
his
some
pocket
shit,
and, like,
dude.
went
Oh, it looked like
grazed
a
him.
hole or whatever.
Yeah,
I
it went
saw
through,
the
but
hole.
no, he didn't get hit.
Oh,
Though.
I thought he shot himself. for
Blows my
sure.
mind. That was one topic that I wanted to bring up today, but
Yeah.
it was just
Oh yeah, I want to say shout out to my brother Michael, dude. He got a really good job.
Shout out to Michael Crane, dog.
Dude, he is now
shout out.
he is now an overseas basketball agent, so he's recruiting overseas talent and signing contracts.
Shout
for
out
people,
to
so.
Michael Crane,
dope,
dog.
fuck
man.
yeah,
Shout out.
dude.
He's literally living the hustle life, dude. Hustle,
He finds the next star. He finds
dude.
the
No,
next
seriously,
Giannis.
his
That'd be wild.
You know,
He's in a village and fucking.
When's he gonna come down here,
So
man?
his the guy who owns his company.
What's his name?
The guy who
What's
owns
that
his,
fool's name?
Who?
Ooh, yeah. What's his name?
Who?
all right. Go on.
the guy who owns the company. I can't remember who Michael was telling me, but a pretty prominent name in the NBA reached out to him for representation. And so he's
okay.
working. Michael's boss is working with players in the NBA as their agent right now.
Fuck
And
yeah,
so he's trying to
dude.
get Michael involved. Right now, Michael's working with guys overseas, but pretty soon, I mean,
We gotta
Michael's
get him. We
gonna
gotta
try
get
to
him on, dude.
Yeah, I want to. Dude, I
Interview
told
him,
him,
bro.
I told him to come on one time. He said he's more than down.
What's
He's
his
gotta have
score,
time.
Sam?
Yeah.
He's right now. He's
Ohio
overseas.
State's
so.
about to score again. Hey, I'm gonna peace out a little bit.
hell yeah,
Podcasts
this
are better
is-
with friends.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody listening.
Shout out
love you
Gino.
guys. Love all you. I love you so much.
Love your people.
you
Love them
dearly.
hard.
I love all of
and
you.
I'm straight.
I
Yeah.
love you so much. All
What
of
do
you.
we say at the end of the pod?
And Q. Oh no, Q pull it.
Since a youngin', I've been going for it. You want some smoke? I guess you better roll.